a good, and there's a part that's rubbing, that's making the vibration. So that's broken anyway. So I'm putting this tire here. I'm stuffing it in here, and I'm gonna glue it, I guess, with that. And then I could stuff this in here, and it'll work. And that makes a good temporary fix. Okay, so now I put the motor mount back in, and I just put this pin here, and then this motor mount's on now. But it seems like this screw right here, this bolt right here, it did not come out as whole right there. Instead, only this nut came off. And because of that, I was not able to pull the motor mount just like that because this gets in the way, this bolt. So what I had to do is I had to get under the car, and I just removed these two bolts from the cross member, and then I used like something like this to pry it down until there was enough clearance. Like here's an example. I just pried it down like this, so that way this bolt can go down. See that? Although this is not exactly the correct way to do this, but this is the only way I was able to get out of it without a fight. See that? That way I was able to move that bolt out of there. And then, now I'm going to put the thing back together. Jacking the cross member back up, and this is what I'll get. That bolt will come back. See that? See, that bolt will come through now. And then I could put, I'm doing the cross member. See this bolt? It's hard to see it with this camera though. See, the bolt came back up. Now I could put this on here. This nut. There we go. Jacking the cross member back up, and this is what I'll get. That bolt will come back. See that? See, that bolt will come through now. And then I could put, I'm doing the cross member. See this bolt? It's hard to see it with this camera though. See, the bolt came back up. Now I could put this on here. This nut. There we go. Okay, well, putting these bolts back on, the one that came out as a whole, I'm putting one at a time. Like what I'm doing is I'm putting one and tightening it like a few turns, or at least enough turns to bring the whole thing down. And then I'm trying to, wait a minute, damn it, cameras. It's annoying when the camera does that. So anyway, put this side on, and then I put one on the opposite side, so that way I can evenly get it down, so I could get it down more even. So that way I could bolt it on evenly. I got the other bolt in there, so I got all four of them in there. But before you put those bolts on, put on this little bolt first. Put this bolt on first. This one right here. showing my camera here. Be sure you put this bolt where my finger's pointing at. Like, put this bolt, put this one on first. Put that center bolt on first before you put these on. Before you put these on, put this one on first. Or else you're going to be sorry that you didn't do it. And then using a wrench like this to hold on, to hold the bolt on the other side so it don't roll or slide. And then use a ratchet or other wrench to go ahead and tighten it. And so that way the bolt doesn't roll away, you know, or don't go, you know. Okay, put the battery tray back on. And then take over, see all this, see this one, I go over this, see, and then this one goes over this, like so, see this, and see, okay. Put the 4 bolts on, one right here, one right there, one right there, and there. And then you gotta bolt these back on this harness right here. You gotta bolt the harness back on right here. Gotta bolt it on, bolt it back on. Okay, you can put the battery back in now, and then this is where I'm bolting in the harness right here, this harness. I put the one bolt here, and I'm going to put the other one in there right now. And I'm going to use this to tighten that bolt. Like so. See, I put that harness back on. Batteries in there. So at this point, all I need to do is just reassemble the air cleaner assembly, or put the air cleaner assembly on and the battery bracket, and I'm pretty much done. And I just have to be sure that I tighten the cross member bolts, and that's it. Okay, putting this back on. See the air cleaner assembly? See these two go right there. And then this one goes down here. And then this coupling goes down there. See? Pretty simple. And then I use these to put them back, to bolt it back together. I have a total of 4, but I only needed to remove these two. I did not need to remove that one, and this one I needed to remove it, so it's really only 3. Okay, I tightened all the bolts on this, so this part of the air cleaner is done now. Or I think, and well, I just gotta tighten this one, and it's done. So that's that part. Of course, it's normal for it to be a little loose, you know, it's normal. And then I just gotta put this one on. Okay. This one is pretty simple to put on. You just gotta bolt on this, and then don't forget to put these hoses back on. And I think that's about it. As far as I know, that's it. I just have to clamp these on here. I just gotta clamp it on using these little clamps, and then just bolt this one on, and that's it. I'm done. Don't forget to put this on now.
Huh?
Not you, baby. Don't forget to put that on now. Or and other stuff like that. Just be sure you don't forget. So I'm ready to start the car. Now to start the car. And voila! No vibrations. Perfect. Now I'm going to test it. No vibration. Nice. Nothing. Nothing at all. So that's a nice temporary fix, costing me nothing. So that was a nice accomplishment that I made. So now I'm done with this car. And today the belt broke. You know, I had the air conditioner done on this car, costing me $700 to do it. And now the air conditioner is defective again. And they're going to have to fix that. Because it's still leaking, and then it's like, I think the compressor, the clutch is probably burned out. So it's a defect. They're going to have to fix that. But anyway, well, at least I did the motor mount on this, costing me nothing anyway. Because the shop would have probably charged me $200. But it would have been a new part, but still. And there's Baba's. And there's my garage. And that's it. Anyways, so where I got this tire, if anyone may wonder, well, I just saved any tire. I saved one of the tires when I had to replace it. In this case, this tire came from this car, and I just decided to save the tire when I had another one replaced, so that way I could plan on doing that project.